Guys, hello, my name is Dasha. Today we will learn the multiplication table in 10 steps. But before we start, what do we need to know before learning the multiplication table? Why memorize it? Firstly, it's square. We don't need to know all the numbers from the multiplication table. In fact, we only need to know half of it. Today we'll tackle the part where there's nothing now, but actually it is mirrored. That is, these are the same numbers with the exception of this diagonal, which is the multiplication table. Four, 1, 4, and so on. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9 by 1, 9, 10 by 1, 10. The second step is very simple. We need to multiply by 10. When we multiply any number from the multiplication table, or 56,867 by 10, we just need to add another 0 at the end. So if we multiply 2 by 10, we get 2 and 0, 20. Similarly, 3 times 10 is 30 or 30. Likewise, for 4 times 10 equals 40. So we get 30, 40, 50, yes, 60, 70, 80. 90, then 10 will be 10 times 10 equals 100. Look, in just 2 steps we have removed a large number of empty cells. And now we move on to the third step. In fact, it is also very simple and will also remove a large number of cells from us. This is a 2. 2, that is the entire line of 2. This is very simple. If you don't even know how to multiply but can add, that is, let's say, a weak student. The number that we multiply by 2, it will double. That is, we need to add this number to this number, or take it twice. Let's say if it is 7 plus 7, 5 plus 5, or say 2 plus 2. 4, 3 plus 3 equals 6. Here it was 1 plus 1 equals 2, 4 plus 4 equals 8, 5 plus 5 equals 10, 6 plus 6 equals 12. That is, you don't even need to multiply. It's addition. Seven plus 7 equals 14, 8 plus 8 equals 16, 9 plus 9 equals 18. Well, here is 20. We already knew it. The fourth step is 9. How many free cells do we have left here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We will now remove such a large number of cells in one step. Look, what do we need to do if we multiply any number by 9? Now I'll tell you this life hack. We need 5 from 9, but write it down here. I don't know what it will be. Look at this life hack. We need to multiply 5, not by 9 but by 10. Very simple. What is 5 clever times 10? That is 50. We just substituted 0 at the end, and what do we need to subtract from this 50? It is the same number, that is 50 subtract 5, yes, which is 45. Let's practice with 3. For example, we multiply 3 not by 9 but by 10. Yes, how much will it be? 30. Subtract 3 equals 27. Let's see, someone may be more complicated. Let's say 9 by 9. How much is 9? That is 90. 90. Subtract 9 equals 81. That is, we are practicing subtraction here, not multiplication. So 8 times 10 equals 80, subtracts 8 equals 72. 7 times 10 is 70. 70 minus 7 equals 60. Now 360 minus 6 is 54. 4 times 10 is 40, and 40 minus 4 equals 36. The fifth step is generally my favorite. In it, we just need to remember the rhymes, that is 5 per 5, 25. 6 times 6 is 36. 6 times 4 is 24. 6 by 8 is 48. This is the simplest step. By the way, which of the rhymes and the multiplication numbers do you like the best and find the easiest to remember? Write it in the comments. In the sixth step, we need to learn 4 numbers. This is multiplying a number by itself. 3 times 3, 4 times 4. Here we have 7 times 7 and 8 times 8. 3 times 3 will be 9. 4 times 4 gives 16. 7 times 7 equals 49, and 8 times 8 equals 64. That is, these 4 numbers we need to remember directly in our minds. On the 7th step, we will learn the remaining multiplication. What is left for us with the 5? What is 5? 5. Remember that this is always half of 10. In principle, this can be used for the entire row. Look, let's say we need 5 times 8. I don't know how long it will be. 5 times 8. I need to imagine that I'm not multiplying 8 by 5. For 10, it will be 80, and then half. Remember that 5 is always half. Repeat directly to yourself half, 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 and divide 80 in half, which results in 40. Same for 6. Multiply not by 5 but by 10. This gives you 60. Cut it in half, becomes 30. Similarly for 7. 70 in half gives 35. Also here I have 2 5s left, and multiplying by 5 results to 3. Multiplying by 5 by 10. This gives us 30. Divide 30 by 2 equals to 15. And here 10 has 4, it gives 40. 40 divided by 2 is 20. Now we move on to the 8th step. Here you need to use your brain. We have a 3, which is difficult to visualize if you are just starting to learn the multiplication tables. Then I'll now tell you the method of associations for these 4 numbers. They'll stick in your head forever. We need to multiply 3 by 4. Now I'll tell you what it will be. Yes, let's contradict it. It's 12. What association do we have with 12? What we use every day is the clock on the dial. We have 12. Look, if we divide into 4 parts, how much do we get in each quarter of the clock? 1, 2, 3, 3. That is, we need to remember that 3 by 4 has an association with a clock, and this is 12. Now a funny example, 3 by 7 will be 20. Now I'll tell you 2 associations. First one, let's say I went to school when I was 7. We had 3 friends and we all studied together. Then we went to university and graduated at the age of 21. This is the first association. Second association, and for the second association we need fingers. We have the number 3, right? We multiply 3 by 7. How much empty space is there? Places of space between fingers. 1, 2. Now, like this. Wait, like this. Yes, yes. And 7, well, without a stick, 7 is how much? The space between our fingers is empty. 1, 1. So choose for yourself. Which one do you like best? Now, with 3 and 8, we also need not really a dial, but just a clock. We need to know that we have 24 hours in a day. This is the answer to multiplication. 3 times 8, this is 24. As you can remember, we have 8 hours, 8 hours, and 8 hours. The first 8 hours we spend on studying, the second 8 hours we spend on sleeping. And what do we spend the third 8 hours on? To play? These are the associations. Even with a 3, that's 3 times 6, right? Also an association. Look, 3 plus 6, how much is it? 9. The answer to this multiplication is 18. 1 plus 8 will also be 9. That is, you need to remember that this is the addition of numbers and the meaning of the numbers. And the addition of numbers will also be equal to 9. That's all. So, very simple, just elementary. These are not harmful numbers at all. How many teeth a person can have? The maximum number is 32, and if the wisdom teeth have not grown, what happens is minus 4. Yes, up, up, down, down, right? 28, everything is so simple. We are left with the most disgusting and harmful ones. I can't stand these two numbers. They are 6 times 7 and 7 times 8. In order to remember them, we need to use this number. Remember at what step we learned it. This is 7 times 7 equals 49. Look, 49 minus 7. What is 42? Plus 7 equals 56, that is. We don't need to remember multiplication here, just subtraction and addition. We just need to remember 49. Remember that sometimes we need to subtract 7 and sometimes add 7, that is, here 49 is minus 7 equals 42, and here 8 times 7 equals 49. Plus 7 equals 56. But now you believe that you will no longer have problems on tests in either algebra or mathematics. So subscribe to the channel. Everyone is happy. Goodbye.